Today, we're going to be diving into one of the most understood aspects of success, and it's called failure. Yep, that's right, failure. More specifically, we're talking about failing up, why your biggest mistakes are actually the key to massive growth. Now, before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new here, drop a comment below sharing your biggest fail forward moment. Overnight success is a myth. We live in a world obsessed with success stories. Social media is filled with flashy wins, big revenue numbers, and stories of people who quote unquote have made it seemingly overnight. But here's the thing, most of it is fake. What people don't see is the years of failure, the late nights, the self-doubt, and the mistakes that paved the way to those victories. Hey guys, if you ever need anything at all you gotta do is text the number below and we'll be there for you. One of the most iconic examples is Elon Musk. Today, he's the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, but before that, he faced massive failures. Did you know that Tesla was on the brink of bankruptcy multiple times? SpaceX's first 3 rocket launches all failed, nearly destroying the entire company. But he didn't quit. He learned from each failure, adjusted, and kept pushing. Now Tesla is worth hundreds of billions of dollars, and SpaceX is pioneering space travel. Musk did not succeed despite his failures. He succeeded because of them. Now let's talk about why failure feels so daunting. As kids, we're conditioned to see failure as something bad. Bad grades, losing a game, messing up a presentation, etc. It's ingrained in us to avoid at all costs. But that mindset does more harm than good when it comes to entrepreneurship. Think about it. Failure is actually just data. It's feedback telling you what doesn't work and pointing you towards a better way to do this. The most successful entrepreneurs don't avoid failure. They actually seek it out. They test, they experiment, and they expect setbacks as part of the journey. All right, now let's break it down on how to fail up, how to turn your mistakes into stepping stones. First off, don't sugarcoat it. Own your mistakes. Admit it happened without making excuses. When Airbnb first launched, they made barely any money and almost gave up. Instead, they took a hard look at what wasn't working and made radical changes to their business model, focusing on professional photos and improving the user experience. That pivot turned them into a global giant that they are today. Step number 2, analyze the mistake. Don't just brush past failures off, study them and ask yourself, why did this happen? Was it poor planning, lack of preparation, or just a flawed strategy? Break it down like a scientist analyzing the data. The Wright brothers failed hundreds of times before achieving powered flight. They didn't give up, they just kept tweaking their design based on each failed attempt. Step number 3, apply the lesson. Actually implementing the lessons that you've learned. Too many people repeat the same mistakes because they don't take time to internalize the lesson. After his rocket failures, Musk didn't just keep doing the same thing. He changed materials, altered the designs, and optimized his processes to ensure success the next time. Step number 4, share your story. Being vulnerable about your failures builds trust and shows others that setbacks are normal. When you embrace failure as part of the process, it does something incredible. It makes you resilient. You stop fearing mistakes and start using them as stepping stones. It also builds your credibility as a leader because people respect those who are honest about their setbacks and willing to keep going forward. Studies show that entrepreneurs who have experienced at least one major failure are significantly more likely to succeed in future ventures. That's because they're battle-tested. They've learned what doesn't work, which sharpens their instincts and decision-making skills. So here's my challenge to you. Think of one major failure that you've had, whether in business, relationship, or personal goals. Drop it in the comments along with the lesson that you've learned from it. Failing up is about shifting your mindset from seeing failure as an end to recognizing as a critical step forward. The most successful people in the world didn't get there without setbacks. They got there because they embraced failure, learned from it, and kept moving forward. If this video resonated with you, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share it with anyone who needs a little perspective why failure is not the enemy. It's your guide. Until next time, remember, every setback is just a setup for a comeback. I'll see you in the next video.